So this review was supposed to drop back in patch 5.1.2, but due to a few unfortunate circumstances, the video had to be delayed until now. I had a whole review just shitting on the game and highlighting every shitty detail the game had to offer, the bugs, the lag spikes, the imbalance of fair to unfair perks, you name it. But now patch 5.3 is out, and in this patch, the devs decided to drop a lot of fixes into the game in order to better the game's health. So now comes the question. Did the game get better or worse? I mean, it got better, but not by much. Dead by Daylight is one of the more disappointing games I've ever played. The concept for a good game is there. 4 survivors have to outrun an unstoppable killer with the goal of escaping, while the killer's only goal is to kill everyone. Bet you didn't see that one coming. It's a good idea, but it's an idea that isn't being handled well. Performance on old-gen consoles is abysmal. On a PS4 Pro that can run games with stunning visuals like Red Dead Redemption 2 with ease, this game barely goes over 30 FPS. The frame dips are also a pretty big issue on old-gen consoles, although not as much after patch 5.3. You have the imbalance in perks, where every person runs the same 4 to 5 perks on both Killer and Survivor, because why choose a mediocre perk when the tools for a free win are at your disposal? You have the imbalance in Killers, where people at high elo will exclusively play the same 4 killers every time because, again, why play some mediocre killer when the killer that gives you a free win is right there? You have the imbalance in maps, which is so bad in some cases that either side will disconnect if the map is too survivor or killer sided. Take RPD Station for example. This place is a nightmare to play on as killer. The map is nothing short of an unnavigable maze if you haven't played the games. I could ask an alien to find some fuck-off island that 99.99% of the human population doesn't know about, and the alien would have an easier time finding that island than I do navigating this map. Don't even get me started on the bugs. Missing blatant hits on survivors, the killer hitting you from Narnia, killers hitting you through dropped pallets, missing survivors through undropped pallets, the killer equipping their super secret magnet gloves and grabbing you through a window you just got done vaulting. The list goes on, but if I kept going, this video would be longer than my history with tax fraud. The lack of gameplay variety is something that also kind of turns me off from fully enjoying this game. In the 5 years that this game has been out, the game modes have stayed the same. You have Killer and Survivor. That's it. Nothing else. Your 2 options essentially boil down to just getting pallet stunned and teabagged, or holding the action button on a gen for several minutes. What a riveting experience. Not even the limited time events can save this game's variety, because when there are limited time events going on, it doesn't add anything to the game. As of right now, there's a Halloween event going on in-game, and I want you to guess what they added in this event to change the game. Oh, wait a second. If you guessed a new Halloween-themed game mode, you're a stupid idiot. Nobody gives a shit about limited time events. Let's just add some generators and hooks that give you a few extra blood points and some pumpkins that barely do anything in-game. Just give them 2 free outfits and a crappy free battle pass and call it a day. Why do we even have to try anymore when everybody just buys our outfits anyways? So with all that being said, is the game fun? Sometimes. It's fun to get a group of friends together and just screw around with the killer, or go into matches with meme builds, but all of this is heavily overshadowed by the wonky-donkey bullshit scattered throughout this game. Stuff like the latest patch are steps in the right direction, but knowing that the patch was primarily made by a developer who has since left Behaviored, comboed with the fact that Behavior's past updates have been nothing short of abysmal, and I'd say it looks pretty foggy at best for the future of Dead by Daylight. Until then, I'd give Dead by Daylight a 4 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like it, dislike it, I don't give a shit. Leave down in the comments if there's any games I should review. I'm down for whatever. And until next time, don't do anything stupid.